Roosevelt and Field as schools less likely to be consolidated. But again, those are tentative conclusions. No decisions have been made. No agreement has been made on what to do with students in the schools that may be consolidated, or what mitigating efforts to recommend to the district. Okay, that pretty much brings you up to speed on how the committee has been operating. And incidentally, we have 21 members on our committee. The committee members were chosen to represent a large variety of stakeholders in the district. We have representatives, for instance, from the city of Pasadena, the city of Sierra Madre, the town council of Altadena. We have representatives from the classified workers, from the certificated workers, from the management, the principals. We have community members from various advisory groups, from DLAP, from ELAP, from a variety of councils and PTA group, for instance. All told, there were 21 members. We asked each of those identified stakeholder groups to select their own representative. So we were not chosen by the superintendent. The groups were identified by the superintendent, and those groups chose their own representative to be on the committee, to act both as a conduit to bring information back to them from the committee, and to bring information from them to the committee to reflect the ideas and interests and desires of the various constituent groups. We mentioned there is the Spanish translation services in that, and childcare is, you can see our translator is standing up at the far back, and childcare services are available in the library. Okay, with that, again, I'd like to remind you of the ground rules. We ask you to keep your presentation to 3 minutes. We'll have a timing device to make that time evident to the speakers. We'll ask that if there are large numbers of folks that agree with a particular speaker, rather than all speaking, we'll ask perhaps the number to stand so the committee will understand how many people concur with that particular viewpoint. Last count, we had about 60 people who had asked to speak, and the numbers could be higher. Okay. At 3 minutes apiece, that's 3 hours. And we've allotted 90 minutes. So to the degree you can be brief, to the degree you can make specific suggestions on mitigating strategies, on impacts on your school, that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, I'd like numbers 1 through 5 to come up. We'll ask you to stand by the mic, and then we'll take you in order. And after the first 3 speakers have done, I'll ask for group numbers 6 through 10, and so on. So we'll have people coming up and waiting so they can come to the mic here. Okay? Tim Sippel is going to collect the comment card, so I know whose name it is to call, and we have a record of those who can speak.